For years, the pickup truck was the workhorse, the vehicle you bought when you needed muscle, not manners. This is the 2027 luxury pickup concept, and you are watching the world's boldest machines get the premium breakdown they deserve. If this is your kind of content, hit like, subscribe, and tell me where you are watching from. Now let's get into it. Before anything else, look at that face. A massive vertical grille, split down the middle by a chrome bar that catches light like a blade. On either side, slim matrix LED headlights stretch into the fenders, glowing with a sharp white edge. No chrome overload here, just brushed metal, deep shadow lines, and one glowing badge sitting dead center like a crest. The hood carries two raised power domes, because this concept wants you to know the muscle is real before you even open the door. Step back and take in the whole shape, a high, squared-off stance. A bed that's shorter than a work truck but wider than anything on the road today. And 24-inch wheels wrapped in a dark bronze finish, where old trucks bragged with size alone. This one earns attention with proportion, every line pulled tight, every panel gap deliberate. It doesn't look like it was built in a factory. It looks like it was sculpted. Now stay with me here, because the exterior is only half the story. The real surprise is what happens when the tailgate drops. Walk to the back and the truck softens without losing its edge. A full-width LED light bar runs corner to corner, and below it, the tailgate itself is finished in the same brushed metal as the hood, with the badge embossed rather than bolted on, like it was cast into the metal, not stuck on top. The bed liner is lined in a rubberized composite designed to survive real use, because underneath the polish, this is still meant to work. 4 exhaust-style vents sit low in the rear bumper, hinting that under the hood, there's still something with a voice. Open the door and the workhorse disappears completely. The cabin is wrapped in quilted leather in a deep espresso tone, stitched in a diamond pattern across the seats, doors, and dash. A slim digital instrument cluster sits behind a leather-wrapped wheel, and a widescreen display curves gently across the center console. Real wood trim, not the plastic kind, runs along the dash, catching light differently depending on the angle. It feels less like a truck cabin and more like a private study on wheels. And here's the twist: open the back doors. And this concept makes an argument that the back seat might actually be the better seat. 2 captain's chairs replace the traditional bench, each with heating, cooling, and a fold-out tray finished in the same wood trim as the front. Legroom stretches further than most sedans. Panoramic glass roof floods the cabin in light, and rear passengers get their own climate and entertainment controls. Because on this truck, work happens up front, and rest happens in the back, something serious holding it together. So let's talk about what's expected to sit under the hood. Expect a twin-turbo hybrid powertrain, pairing strong low-end torque with an electric assist for smoother city driving and a serious punch when needed. Adaptive air suspension should let the truck ride like a luxury sedan empty, and firm up the moment it's loaded or towing. Multiple drive modes, from quiet electric-only crawling to full power off-road settings, would let one truck live 2 completely different lives. And wrapped around it all, a full suite of driver assist tech, 10 set-day cameras, adaptive cruise, lane centering, and trailer assist systems built for a truck this size. Now let's be honest, because this is the part that matters. A luxury truck like this won't be cheap to live with. Premium fuel or hybrid systems, specialized parts, and a badge like this rarely means a bargain at the dealership. Depreciation on niche luxury trucks has historically been unpredictable. Some hold value fiercely, others don't. This isn't a truck you buy to save money. It's a truck you buy because nothing else in the segment looks or feels like it. So where does that leave this concept in a crowded fight? Let's talk about who it's actually up against. The Cybertruck owns shock value. The Ram 1500 TRX owns raw power. The Range Rover badge trucks own old money prestige. So what does this concept own? The one thing none of them fully deliver: a genuine luxury cabin without giving up real truck capability. That combination done right is rare. A fully loaded version of this concept would likely land somewhere in the $95,000 to die, $110,000 range. And I know what that number does to most of us watching. That's not an impulse buy. That's a decision you sit with. So here's my honest take, the way I'd tell a friend. If reaching that number means stretching your finances thin, wait. A truck, no matter how beautiful, should never cost you your peace of mind. So here's where I land. This 27 luxury pickup concept is what happens when a work truck stops apologizing for wanting to be beautiful too. Bold outside, refined inside, and still built to actually work. It's not the safe choice in this segment, it's the ambitious one. Now I want your honest opinion. Comment below. Would you rather have a truck that works harder or one that spoils you more? Let's discuss it down there. For years, the pickup truck was a workhorse, not a luxury statement. This is the 2027 luxury pickup concept, and today we're breaking down why it's turning heads before it's even hit showrooms. Hit like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Up front, a massive vertical grille split by a chrome bar, matrix LED headlights stretching into the fenders, and two raised power domes on the hood. The body sits high and squared off, riding on 24-inch bronze wheels, every line tightened, every gap deliberate, like it was sculpted, not stamped. But the real surprise is what's waiting inside, because this truck stops being a work vehicle the second you open the door. The cabin wraps you in quilted espresso leather, real wood trim, and a curved widescreen display. And in the back, two captain's chairs with more legroom than most sedans, their own climate controls, and a panoramic glass roof. An argument that the back seat might be the better seat. Expect a twin-turbo hybrid powertrain, adaptive air suspension, and full driver assist tech underneath all that polish. But let's be real about the cost. Luxury trucks like this rarely come cheap to own, and depreciation in this segment is unpredictable. A fully loaded version would likely land around $95,000 to $110,000. So here's my honest advice. If that number stretches you thin, wait. No truck is worth losing your peace over. This concept isn't the safe choice in its class, it's the ambitious one, proving a truck can work hard and still spoil you. Would you rather have a truck that works harder or one that pampers you more? Comment below and let's talk.